Okay. Well, welcome to Souls of Oblivion players. This is episode 2. The title is A New Friend. As we jump in, we of course have 3 of our 4 characters. Pockets has gone out scouting, just trying to make sure that there is nothing unusual around the strange temple that you find yourself in, this oasis hidden in the middle of the desert. You all remember where you are. You all remember the strange voice calling to you.
Yes.
Yeah. As unsettling as it was, it's probably better to follow the voice than get our heads lopped off.
That is true.
We've come all this way so far.
Yeah, we were in too deep.
Yes, indeed. While Pockets is off exploring and scouting around, the rest of you approach the center of the temple itself. Where is the initiative? I've got that. Perfect. All right. So you find yourself drawn to the center of this temple. Strange white trees growing and ruined stone slabs. The water trickling in. Small crystals growing all around. You hear the voice near the center. Come, children. Come to me. It's somewhere in the middle of this small island in the water. But the air seems hazy and shifty, as though you're finding it difficult to see through. Similar to when you arrived at the oasis itself. You were walking in desert and then the air shifted and you found yourself in this valley. The 3 of you cautiously stand around and approach the center with the strange white trees and all the crystals growing from the water. Is there anything you would like to do before you approach?
I don't remember if I had detect magic up, but if not, I will cast it as a ritual.
Excellent. There is a strange pulse. It feels like magicka, but it's different, unusual. Edward, would you like to make an Arcana check?
Yes.
The other 2 of you can do this as well, but if you're not casting Detect Magic, then you will have a higher DC.
Yep. I think what I'm just gonna do is, put the sword on the back, make it so that I'm not actively a threat.
Yep. Ajax moves forward.
I think Grell is going to be checking out the tree and trying to see what's the deal with that.
Grell, you stare up into the strange white leaves. Grell, you can make a perception or investigation. And Edward, what was your Arcana?
I got 16 total.
16? Excellent. This feels like magicka, but it's almost as though it is primal, as though it is more simple but more complex at the same time. As though you're looking at not magicka, but the language that magicka was written in.
So it's like raw magic, something like that.
Yes. It's not like anything you've seen before. It is not the nice and focused magic that you're used to from the magicka coming out of the Aeon mechanism. This feels pure, almost primal, and it's radiating from somewhere in the middle near the tree.
Can I try to understand from where it's coming?
Of course. You move a little closer, you can make an investigation check. Speaking of,
Yes.
Grell, how did your perception or investigation go?
16 perception.
15. Excellent. The tree looks strange. It does not look like any tree you have ever seen before. The roots seem to grow very deep and crack into the stone all around. The leaves themselves are unusual. You reach up and one of them cuts you. You realize they are tiny, thin films of glass-like crystal tinkling together as the wind blows. the tree is a giant crystal. It's very odd. Razor sharp as well.
This is no tree that I know of. I don't even think it's a tree at all.
Comes the voice of Grell from the far side of the tree. Meanwhile, Ajax, you have been moving forward. You are not threatening. Would you like to make a perception?
Yeah, sure. Let's see. Perception.
I've rolled a 14 total with investigation.
Perfect.
Perception's looking good. A 17.
Excellent. So, Ajax, as you look through the hazy mist of air, you see the crystals begin to shimmer and coalesce. Edward, you are trying to understand where the magicka is coming from. It seems to be coming from a large pocket of crystals at the tree's base.
Okay. I think I tell the other. You see Edward looking at you. Hey boys, come here. There's something here in the middle.
It's probably the roots of the tree. Why?
No,
Something
there is something
strange about
more. It looks like the magicka is coming from this place, from the center of this tree, this crystal. I'm not even sure this is a tree.
You're
Grell?
not sure
It
the
is definitely not
tree.
a tree.
What else could it be?
Well, it contains so much magicka that usually creatures or things that are alive are unable to, survive with this much power inside them.
You hear,
Edward is right. This is more crystal than tree.
you hear a voice that you know well, that same voice that's been calling you. I am simply me, children. And as you look upon it, the shimmering and shifting, a crystal begins to glow.
Whoa.
Right at the
I
base of the
step
tree.
back a little bit. What are
Edward, what is that?
Edward steps back a
you
bit.
are the one who called us here.
Yes.
I don't think we have an answer for this one, guys.
I have been imprisoned for aeons. Locked, stolen, my powers drained by a ghastly prison of metal and will. But you are the warriors of light. You and your companions shall set the world free.
Who imprisoned you here?
The crystal seems to look at you, although it has no eyes. Child, it was the ancestors of your kinds. She can't point, being a crystal with no appendages, but you feel as though she's pointing at all of you. The Aeon mechanism was not a healing thing. It was a prison for my power.
But you're saying that you were your body was inside it, or your spirit, and now you're free?
All my power drained every second, fed into that mechanism. They claimed they had invented power, but it was all for control. So they could mete it out, so it would not permeate the land. I am the source of magicka. And when I sensed you all, I knew my chance had come. After thousands and thousands of years.
Does anyone else know that you're here?
Some others are aware of my presence now, other warriors of the light, they shall receive my blessing and join you on your quest.
You will have to be more specific than that. What's going on? What do you mean by that?
Those masters of the city, those who imprisoned me, they planned all of this. But,
Well, we suspected as much.
but I have
Yeah,
planned
What
my
is the
escape.
reason behind it? And what are you exactly?
I am the crystal of light. And she does sparkle with beautiful light as she says this.
And do we know what that is?
The crystal of light are children's stories told of the crystal of light, but they're fairy tales. You know, stories to tell children when they
And
go
what
to
do they
bed.
say?
They said the crystal of light used to bring life to the world. And she's, you know, this sort of progenitor of life and magic in the world. But everyone knows magic comes from the Aeon mechanism, not from some crystal. That's just a fanciful fairy tale.
Ah, okay. So you see Edward starting to massage his beard. Oh, I'm starting to understand. So what you're saying is that you are the source of magic in this world, and it was never the mechanism. It was just a way to control you, to, you know, direction your power
Yes,
and use it for our benefit.
even now, they have captured most of my power, but they made an error. Those machines, the attendants of the mechanism, through my power, they are given life, and therefore I can affect them. They did not know where the sentience came from. Now they do. They have shut them away. They have repaired the mechanism and focused its power just upon those that they choose, starving my light from the public, from the citizens, from the world. You must stop them.
But such a looks so complicated, such a big ruse.
But
How
also,
were they
like,
able
from the
to cover
ground.
the truth for so long?
They focused my power,
Yes, you're saying.
gave it to the people freely, but it was at a cost. Now they control it. I sense evil within them. I cannot pinpoint it, but I knew this was the time to act.
This is a lot.
I know, child. But around this world, you must travel. You must find others. And you must destroy their Aeon mechanism devices, buried deep within the world, harnessing my power, sever their connection, restore Magica to the world.
Do you mean there are more Aeon mechanisms than just the Tellius?
That is the core. But the mechanism expands well into the world. That is why they do not want you to travel, to see. They have outposts far away. They channel my power to the city. Like a net, I am caught.
so what? Do you want us to? Want us to go around and clip these sources, weakening the city?
The city
Like,
will
what's
thrive.
your plan for us?
The city will thrive. Once my Magica is unleashed, all shall have access freely again. But not just one city, every person in the world. By destroying these mechanisms, you shall free me, and you, my chosen warriors of the light, shall receive my first blessings. several crystals float forward as she says this. One in front of each of you, and several shoot off into the world.
Oh god.
Do you accept the blessing?
Edward is confused by what's happening.
Mhm.
He raises his hand and says, "Wait, I need time. I cannot. We are. You know that we are wanted criminals now, right? We won't be able to travel as freely as you suggest."
A price that had to be paid. But I helped you escape.
I know. And for that I'm grateful. But we have to be pragmatic here. What chances do we have to do this?
There are others out there that will help. I foresee it.
Not gonna lie,
Grell,
I honestly trust the Mother of Magic. Like, they kind of got that connection
agrees.
everywhere.
Grell agrees wholeheartedly, and he would say, "Don't you understand what this would do for the world? Do you know the suffering in the Badlands? Deal with monstrosities without the power of magicka? You know nothing about what people out there deal with and how much this would help them. We must do what they want."
So it sounds like Ajax and Grell are going to accept the gift of magicka from the Crystal of Light.
I want to roll an insight check to understand if there's something amiss.
Sure. Edward?
Or another check at your discretion that I have to roll to
course.
understand.
Arcana, Investigation, Insight.
I'm going with Arcana.
Love it.
I'm gonna roll to see
It's
if
gonna
Ajax
be,
just bumbles under peer pressure and just joins up.
Perfect.
Okay, it's gonna be 15 Arcana.
15 Arcana. But the 15 Arcana, you can't sense any corrupted magicka from this crystal. You know magicka really well, Edward, and you know magicka that has been channeled in the wrong ways. You know magicka that has
Yes.
evil intent. It smells different. It feels different to work with when magicka is used in
And-
a dark way, and there is none of that coming from this crystal.
Okay, and can I guess what this kind of blessing would entail by looking at the crystals?
Yeah, looking at the crystals, it seems to be pure, primordial magicka. It flexes and changes. You see all variety of spells within it that you could channel. It seems to be magicka that has not taken form yet.
Okay, then if I understand that, I will speak to the creature and I will say, look, if I accept your gift, I do it, but you have to understand that I'm not guaranteeing any outcome. I don't know what will happen to me when I leave this place. So if you're giving me this gift, you are doing it considering that I might fail or I might change my plans. Is that still within reason for you?
It is always within fate, but I know this is my last chance.
Okay, then I step up and I will do what I can, but I won't make any promises for now.
Excellent. The glowing crystals in front of you. Ajax, did you end up taking yours?
Ajax kind of turns away from the crystal and mentally in his head is going, okay, sworn an oath, okay, but that oath is null and void because now I'm being hunted down by this, and if they're trying to hunt me down, doesn't mean that I now need to be a part of that group because they're trying to hunt us down and possibly kill us for a crime we did not commit. So maybe taking the magic will be good. You know, do some good. Maybe I can help out everyone else. I can still help out everyone in the group. Okay, got it. Okay. He'll pull out his sword, kind of hold it up, to like the handle that he has.
Yep.
And it's like, well, being that I don't use magicka as expertly as Edward and Grell here, I can still manipulate it. So, I do accept it, just instead of trying to go into my body or wherever you're planning, maybe set yourself home within my blade?
The magicka infuses into you, Ajax, and your blade. You can sense the blade as though it is an additional part of your body. Your blade may now be imbued when you strike with it with a 1d4 extra damage of lightning, fire, or cold, or an additional +1 to hit and damage.
Sorry, wait. So my weapon is able to do an extra 1d4 of certain elemental types.
Yep. Cold,
or
fire,
it's a
and
+1?
lightning, or it's a +1.
I will take the additional elemental damage.
Oh no, you choose. You can change the magicka swirling within your blade. This is primal magicka.
So as I'm making the attack,
As you make the attack,
I'm gonna make this the +1 to do
Yep.
this, or I'm gonna channel some elemental lightning.
correct.
Grell would hold up one of his own daggers and say, "My blade is yours."
The magical crystal flows into you, Grell. Grell, you have access to additional spells. Let me just find the spells that I want now, since D&D Beyond has changed slightly.
Which element was it? Cold, lightning,
And fire. So yeah.
and fire. Awesome.
Okay. You can now cast Pass Without Trace. So make a note of that one. I can send you the spell if you like.
Okay.
Just for ease of use. I will send that to
Like
you.
without using the spell slot, or
Yeah, so you will get this one, Pass Without Trace, currently once per day. But again, you know that these powers will continue to power up as you level, as you do the crystal's bidding. So where is that other spell? Search, there it is. Okay. Okay. Spells. Why is D&D Beyond being funny?
I don't know. My D&D Beyond works.
No, it's alright. I'm just not used to the new format. I'm looking in the wrong place. Alright. So once a day you can pass without trace, and twice a day you can use Vampiric Touch. That Vampiric Touch applies to any of your thrown daggers. So if you hit with an attack, you can use Vampiric Touch on that attack as well. The magicka seems to be imbuing what you in particular have an affinity for. Obviously, as a ranger, being able to pass without trace, and your sort of bone daggers and things with that additional lifesteal is very useful for you out in the wild. So the magicka is attuning to what you would like to do. Over here.
Grell does not understand what just happened, but he's super happy.
Yeah. Edward, let me just snip these
Yes.
cells for you. And let me find... Where have you gone? There you are. Okay, so as you touch the crystal and it absorbs into you, you get a broad view of the entire universe for a second. You now, once per session, can use legend lore, essentially to understand something, drawing upon the wealth of knowledge that this crystal of light has. And she will inform you about something that you want to know about.
Are you right?
Yes, indeed. And also I need to go to the campaign. Souls of Oblivion. Oh, Edward's not on there, are they? That's right. That's why I couldn't find them. I'll look at their character sheet.
Wait,
Sorry.
wait.
No, it's okay. I'll click on it directly rather than in the campaign. Okay. That is loading up now. Excellent. So that's what it's called. The infuse item that you have now.
Yes.
She gives you an additional 2 times you can use that now, every long rest.
So I have 2 more active infusion.
Yeah, 2 more active infusions. Yes.
Okay, all right. Okay, so I see maybe the change in my magic that surrounds me. See that Edward looks at you confused, at all of you, and says, "What the hell is happening? I've never seen something like that." There may be some truth in what this creature is saying, but I have a way to make sure of it now, and I will cast Legend Lore on her.
Excellent. You see history through the crystal's eyes, all the way back to her falling to the planet like a comet. And you see life spread from where she hits. She was asleep before, and when she hit, she was awake. You see creatures rise and fall extinct. You see the world rise and fall, mountains pushed, oceans dried, rivers flooding. You see empires rise and fall. You see her imprisonment, the people she trusted and freely gave magicka to. They did not trust in everyone to have it. They seek it for themselves. They tricked her. They trapped her magicka. And she has been in a sleep ever since, her powers being constantly drained like the lifeblood of the universe. You watch as the Badlands become decayed, dried, or dark without her light. You watch as hate fills the hearts of mortals more and more over time. And you understand why she made this decision. The time is running out.
Hey. Okay, you see Edward turning to both of you and says, "What the hell? Yes, there is so much more to this story." You see that
It
he
kind of
approaches
went
both of you.
blurry there for half a second.
Yes. I gain a new knowledge. Somehow I'm connected to this kind of a neural network that this creature is.
So, essentially, you've connected yourself to the wealth of knowledge that is the Magicka, and suddenly you had just all that shot into your head.
Well, more or less, yes. I have seen centuries of time pass in an instant, and this creature is fighting this war for a very long time. And
So it's good that we agreed to do this, right?
it's probably good, yes, but I don't know where this is going, boys. We will have to consider carefully what we do.
It seems what's gonna happen is we're gonna see a lot of people, interact with friends and allies, or make new friends and allies, and eventually kick our old boss's ass.
Let's take down those traitors.
You see that he grants as you say that. My fucking workshop all my life was there.
How do you think I feel? The whole community that I grew up with, suddenly now it's all a lie? Or the fact that greed got to them?
The crystal in the middle speaks. I do not know where you should travel. These spears of the Aeon mechanism are clouded from my sight. Blurry, lost to me. But I do know there are others who have the spark of light within their heart. They will help. Out there, in the lands beyond. Seek them out. Warriors
We're
of the
kind of
light.
just hoping that this is like we're just going to be naturally drawn to them and them to us.
That is the way of light, child.
Bloody fate. Why does it always have to make sense when I don't want it to?
Well, we need a destination, directions. You say in the land beyond, but where exactly should we be headed?
We just trust our instinct.
No, that's never a good idea.
The way is
Trusting
unclear.
your instincts.
But I trust in your judgment. Seek out these Aeon spears and destroy them. Save me. You can tell Edward that a huge portion of her magicka is being sucked out of her spirit and is being channeled to that Aeon mechanism.
Okay, I tell the others then. Her form is incomplete. That's why she cannot help us anymore.
Of
Fortunately,
course,
we are
she's
on our
literally
own.
separated. It's like having different parts of your mind and body literally being in all over places around, like.
Yeah.
So
Something.
disconnecting and or destroying the factories will probably all come back here to the center.
Yes.
Well, I don't know about
so
that.
let's go out. We must go out and seek people. We will not know where, but sometimes we have to do before we think.
Yes, I think that the best course of action now is regroup, take a breather, and consider where we should head.
Well, I think
Do we have a
we
map?
should probably plan and also just figure out how we can even destroy like these facilities.
Well,
I think before we decide how to do it, we should approach them and gather intel. That is the first step. I have a power now that lets me connect this neural network, and maybe it can be useful.
excellent.
What do we know about these mechanisms that we... Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, you guys can have a rest here in the peaceful area of the crystal. Did you take a long rest after the last game? I don't think we did we?
No,
no,
this
we
is
haven't
your
taken any rest.
So take a long rest here. Before you set out, you bathe in the light of the crystal and you rest and recover.
Okay. And in the meantime, as you are resting, so first of all, you notice that as we are there, but we are spending the night, right, DM?
Yes.
Okay, as you see that you are, you go to sleep, you see that Edward is not really sleeping. You see that he is more concerned at figuring out where should we go, in which direction, and I would like to see if we have a map, general map, to see if there's a way for us to move
Yep.
without being discovered.
As you scout around, Edward, I'm assuming that Grell and Ajax are helping. So can
Of course.
you each please make a skill check that
Yes.
you think will help in scouting or making the map itself?
Survival.
Survival, yep.
survival.
I've got my
Well-
whole gimmick of recalling knowledge and checks to navigate or to track.
Perfect. So Ajax and Grell go out into the surrounding areas
Oh,
and make a survival check.
yeah, I'm a dirty 20 on that.
30-20.
Girl has proficiency in cartographer skills and also
Ooh.
has been here, so he can actually make a map of. He hasn't been here, but he's been out in the Badlands, so I'm going to do it with advantage. I think that's how it works. I got
Yep.
a 15.
Love it. So using your cartographer skills, and
Yep.
what was your roll, Grell?
15.
15, excellent. Edward, how are you helping to scout or construct the map?
I see. I could roll an history, maybe, trying to recall all the major historical events or, geographic points in the area.
Yes, that'll help.
Or, yeah, I think I can only do that. Okay, let me roll it. This is going to be wait, it's not coming up. Give me a second. Why not coming up? Okay, I'm just gonna roll a d20 then.
Yep. So you have plus 6 to
Beyond
history.
is doing what he wants.
Yes, the same thing happened to me. It was being a bit funny before. On your character
14
sheet.
plus 6, a dirty 20. If I can guide myself, I guide myself as well.
Yeah, of course.
I'll do a d4. That is gonna be a 1 or 21.
Excellent. So 21, dirty 20, 15 from Grell as well. So with your scouting, Ajax, you are able to identify that there are definitely some more survivable paths out there. So you can mark a few of those where you'll be sheltered from the sun in the Badlands, where there's possibly water out there as well.
Outcrop, oasis,
Correct.
rock height. Oh wait, no, we're not going there.
Edward, with your knowledge of history, you are able to identify certain outcrops and ruins off in the distance in the west that you definitely think are worth heading out towards. You know that they have mining operations and that there are people that live out in the Badlands that are harvesting things from previous civilizations that are in ruins out here now. And Grell, with your cartography skills, you are able to draw a fairly accurate map even from this long distance. The three of you are prepared to head out into the wilderness and you have some sort of plan. Currently, it looks like your best option is to head out into the west to check out the ruins and try to find someone who lives here who might be able to guide you towards one of these Aeon spears. However, out to the east, there is also a very dark place. It is called the Grave Desert for a reason. It is full of enormous sort of dry, flat plains, and it is not a place that most people survive. To the north is also more desert, but much rockier, and to the south heads back towards the city of Artelius, which you potentially could head back towards, but with everyone looking for you, the closer you get to the city, you feel would be more dangerous.
Okay, so first option is the ruins. If I understand correctly, close to see if there's someone that can guide us. And the second one, you said it's the desert.
Yeah, there is a
It's the
desert
desert.
that is
Yeah.
recorded as being extremely dangerous out to the east. There is the desert which is still very dangerous, but has mining operations and signs of old civilizations that you know people live and work in to harvest rare materials. To the north is a big sand desert, and to the south heads, sorry, not big sand, a big rocky desert, and to the south is back towards Artelius City.
Grell says, we need to find people who can give us more information. We don't know enough to try to take down these Aeon mechanisms.
Yes, but it's not only that. We have to be stable. We cannot. We are in a dangerous position now. We have to gather more intel about our situation as well. We are wanted, right? But how? For how long? Where? We need to know more.
The only way out is through. The only way to learn more is to interact with the world.
Yes, that I agree, of course. But we have to be smart about these interactions. I agree, though. I think gathering allies could be a good idea. At least people that can really visit cities and that are not wanted, possibly. So they can bring back intel to us.
Yes, indeed. So, Ajax, you hear them discussing. It sounds like we want to head to the west, out to where the mining operations are. Do you have any input?
Well, I do recommend though. So we're planning to go west for the desert, right?
Yeah, it's a desert, fairly flat, lots of ruins of ancient civilizations out here.
Oh,
there
so
are
that's
mining operations.
towards the ruins is the west. Yeah, I do agree. I think going to the ruins as that's a key location on the map that we can get to pretty easily, whereas the desert is quite open lands, easy for us to either get lost or even jump by whatever creatures and whatnot call the desert their home. It would be much more dangerous just going through the desert without any form of guide. And Grell, I know that you did originate from here, but a lot has changed most likely. I don't know how long it's been since you were last out here.
Years, realistically.
So, as much as you would be a very good guide, I don't think that you could guide us within these lands nowadays. So
Grell,
going to the ruins.
I agree.
Yeah, Grell, you
looking
also
for
know
someone, I
that the
think that's
Badlands are
best.
huge. So the Badlands are immense. And this is definitely not the area of the Badlands that you normally came from.
I agree. I originated very far from this place, and I only have seen these places in passing on my way to the city. We need someone who knows of these parts that can help us.
Excellent.
Yes, I think it's a good idea.
So
Well done, boys. I think
yeah.
going to the ruins is a good idea.
As you make your plans,
well, as you said, yeah, please.
as you make your plans, you take your rest. Can I just check what your health is up to? Are you on full health? Do you need me to heal you? I think
I'm at
Pockets
full, yeah.
Pockets was the only one that took damage.
August was the
right?
main one that got fucked up. Yeah.
Just kept getting hit.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
For Pockets, perfect. Okay.
Oh yeah,
People
Edward,
feel
you're
with
still not in the
curious.
campaign.
Yeah, it's okay. I've got his character sheet open
Alright,
separately.
that's
The
And yeah, everyone needs to be at full as well, by the way.
Yeah, perfect. So, as you rest in the morning, the sun rises and the heat is already beating down from the sun high above. You pack back up your gear and you stare into the west. The crystal lights up as you prepare. Farewell, warriors of the light.
Farewell to you too, Crystal. We will be in touch, hopefully.
I hope to see you soon, before all is lost, she says, as you begin to move yourselves out of the area.
A bit tragic. Dramatic, but right.
Indeed.
There are ancient primordial being of the magic that runs through the world. I'm pretty sure they get the pass on being cryptic and vibe.
The three of you head into the west. As you
Damn,
leave
if only-
the Crystal's Veil, the
Can't
heat
believe we've
begins
left
to grow.
a pocket at the crash site.
Yeah, Pocket is out scouting. They will join eventually. You move out into the west and into the unknown. Let's get a new map. That is a very, very huge map. Just please relax, Mr. Map. That is far bigger a map than I thought it was. I swear I make these all the same size and it just doesn't care. Okay. Crystal friend can disappear.
No.
The three of you make your way into the west. It is true, the lands here are dry and rocky, but there are signs of ancient civilizations. As you make your way, I'm assuming that you are scouting and looking, making sure where you
Yes,
step.
possibly.
Making sure where you step is safe, making sure there are no traps, no pitfalls, and no ambushes being laid in wait for you. As you travel through the desert, what skill check are you using?
Survival.
Survival, Edward?
I am using, let me think a moment.
It gave me the nat 20. Yes.
Ooh, nice. What about you,
13
Grell?
13.
13 survival. Edward, are you
I
making a
think
check?
I could either use perception or history again, just to see if I remember any particular landmark here.
Which one do you want to use?
If you allow it, history.
Yeah, I will allow any skill check. The DCs will just be dependent on where you are and what's going on. But if it helps, it
well.
helps.
Okay. 19 plus 6, 25.
25, and that's a history?
That's a history, yes.
Yes. Excellent. This area here is known for mining minerals. It is said that there are ancient buildings and structures underneath the ground that have decayed back into the earth itself. How much of that you don't know how much is true. Maybe this area was always full of ore and precious metals, but there is
Yes.
definitely some signs of ancient civilizations around here. You can see broken towers, and where you're standing now, you're pretty sure used to be a large road of some kind, but has since well and truly been destroyed. Grell, with your survival check, you look around and you are a little bit suspicious. The land here seems to be disturbed and it makes you nervous. Ajax, with a nat 20, you immediately see that there are disturbances in the sand moving directly towards you.
Wait a minute.
They are moving from
Under the
they're
ground.
moving from over here and they're heading towards you slowly through the sand, disturbing it.
Who here has a good range ability? Quickly. There's something coming closer to us slowly, planning to get the jump on us. Nobody.
Right, then we should prepare.
I have a longbow, but also, do we need to hide?
Can I tell
it would be better if
from
we
the
spread,
movement
frankly.
how big it might be, or if there's multiple?
From the movement, you definitely think there are, well, I mean, with your nat 20, you know there are 5 of them moving towards you, and they look to be a similar size to you. Whatever they are not small creatures, and they seem to be attempting to sneak up upon you.
Okay.
Are they in
We got 5
the
hostiles.
sand or above the sand?
They're
They
below
are
the
under
sand.
the sand.
With Ajax
Okay.
pointing them out, Grell and Edward, you can see them too. They are moving from over here, and they're sort of like winding their way towards you.
If anyone has
Okay,
something that could hit multiple targets at once, I recommend doing it. Ajax will not move his feet, keep them planted, but is going to pull out his sword
Yep.
and hold an action to slash at one that tries to jump at him.
Excellent. Ajax prepares their weapon. Edward?
Okay, what I will do is
well-
stepping back from them with a dash, finding cover, and using arcane weapon on my crossbow to make
Yep.
it elementally thunder, I suppose. I
Perfect.
don't know what they are, but hopefully.
Edward steps
Grell
and takes
would-
cover behind a tree nearby. Grell?
Grell would look for any rocks nearby that they could climb on top of and
Excellent.
escape from the sand.
There is a rocky outcrop up here. Please make an athletics check. Can you leap up in time?
Ajax is like readying himself, probably starting that rage.
Yeah.
16.
With a 16,
Bravo.
you run across the sand towards the rocky outcrop and leap up on top of it. Just in time,
And,
because as you run across the sand, one of those disturbances makes a beeline towards you. The sand sort of swirling like a fish in water, and a large creature leaps out of the sand. Let's just do it this way so it's facing you. Leaps out of the sand trying to snap at you, and then scurries over to the rocky ledge trying to catch you. As it does all around you, more of them pop up out of the sand.
Recognize them.
Yes, they are sand vipers, venomous insectoid creatures.
Okay.
This is definitely some
Right.
shit from Australia.
You know, he's not wrong. I
Reroll
have
initiative.
them all facing the wrong direction, but now I have fixed that. Excellent. They leap out of the sand and begin running towards you. 2 of them making a line towards Grell, who has leapt up the stone basin, and 3 of them running directly towards Ajax. Please make an initiative check. Combat has started.
Yes.
Can I get that,
Okay.
while people are doing the initiative, can
Yep.
I quickly get that sword
Eh.
swing that I was preparing?
You can,
I got
because
13.
they got a nat 1. So, yeah, nat 1 for their initiative. They leap out, and you may strike at one of them, Ajax, that has leapt out of the sand. Edward, you may take a pot shot at one of them as well, because they got a nat 1. They are completely unprepared for you.
Yeah,
Uh,
21.
same with
to
Grell.
hit.
Okay.
They are so
Free
unprepared, you
Shot.
guys get a
I
sneak
I
attack
never
round.
say no to free shots.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put on the
Uh,
extra
So, hold
damage, extra d4.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, Edward, what did you roll for initiative?
Is 14 a hit?
14 will be a hit. What was your initiative?
13.
13. Grell?
Yes.
22.
22. And Ajax?
21.
Okay, so we will start with Grell's attack. And we'll move around clockwise. So, Grell, what is
Yes,
your surprise attack?
It's a longbow.
Yep.
11 to hit.
With your longbow, you fire down, but with an 11 to hit, it just repels off the creature's hard carapace-like armor. Ajax, what is your surprise attack round?
So my turn is, of course, a little bit of rage.
Yep.
It was a 21 to hit,
21 will hit.
and doing an extra D4 of cold lightning. Let's go lightning.
Lightning.
Extra D4 of lightning damage is a total of 18 damage. 16 from the greatsword, an extra 2 from the lightning.
18 in total. Boom!
Yes.
Your blade cracks as it smashes into the creature. Edward, what is your surprise round action?
Action is my normal action is going to be fire one dart, one electric dart from my crossbow.
Yep.
Which is gonna be a 14 to hit.
14 will hit.
14 to hit, okay. Which is going to be a total of 17 lightning damage.
17 lightning damage. Which one are you hitting, by the way? Because I
Probably
believe
the one that is hitting. The one that is hitting is that Ajax is hitting already.
So Ajax, you hit this one, or this
Okay.
one.
The first one that popped up, so probably the first one.
Yeah. Okay. So Ajax has hit this one. Edward, you fire at the same one.
Yes, if I have the same one, yes.
Perfect. How much damage do you
It's
deal?
resistant to lightning, 17. Resistant to lightning or any effect on lightning.
Is there any additional effect for lightning? Please make a perception or investigation.
Okay. Perception investigation.
Let's see
The
if they're
same, more or
resistant to
less.
it.
A 15.
15? Excellent. They don't seem to be resistant or sort of vulnerable to it, but it's definitely hurting them.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Then with my bonus action, I will use my crossbow expert feat to make another attack.
Perfect.
Or a 18 on the dice, so this
That
should be
will
a
hit.
hit. And they will take with the arcane weapon 5 plus 5, 10 points of lightning again.
Excellent. So this one on the far left is looking really worse for wear. It now has several burn marks across its body from lightning and slashes.
I ask Ajax, can you take them? As you see me stepping back.
Yeah. Edward, would you consider Edward to be within 10 feet of me?
No, they're about 15 feet back at the moment.
Okay, that's fine.
So now we're into the normal combat. Grell, it is your turn to act. The creatures scurry forward, trying to catch you on the platform.
How far away are they?
These ones are about 10 feet down from where you are. The other ones are about 40 feet away that are around Ajax. So yeah, over here, that's like 40 feet away. These are like 10 feet down.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike.
Ooh.
So and
The
then
wind
I'm
blows.
gonna go in and and grab my shield again. I make a thrown dagger attack at 1.
Mhm.
That's I think it's
You can choose if it's with advantage.
Yeah.
You can expend 1 advantage for the spell.
okay. Alright, so I'm gonna make that with advantage. Alright, no. The first one was a 23 to hit, so that definitely hits.
Easily hits. Your dart flies and pierces into the creature.
Alright, so that's 9 piercing damage, 3 psychic damage, and 3 force damage.
Perfect.
And then with my movement, I want to hop down, run between them without opportunity attacks.
Yep.
And try to get behind this other group of 3, ideally like further away than they might be able to run up to me. So maybe like down here, towards the other rock.
Yep. You make your
That's my
movement, dodging between the two, and run over this direction. The creatures take their action. So, these ones over here are going to turn around and they begin scurrying over towards Grell. As they do, they spit poison towards you. So, what was your question?
I forgot to make an attack. That's okay.
Oh, that's fine. Make your attack. You've held your action. That is fine.
Yeah, I get a nick attack with the dart. That's only 11 hit, so it doesn't matter. Cool.
Perfect. So, they both spit acid in your direction, trying to catch you as you run. The first one is only going to be a 10. Thankfully, that doesn't hit. The acid sears the sand and sizzles with a sort of very strong chemical smell as it does. The second one is only going to get a 14. So, Grell, as you run and dodge left and right, as you run away, you dodge both their acid sprays. These other ones that are around Ajax, 2 of them run forward. The one that is heavily damaged does not. It stays back and spits acid at you, Ajax. Wow, they're rolling low. That's only a 10, Ajax. You will not be hit by the poison acid spray.
Slashing at the acid spray that comes at me.
Correct. The other 2 are going to try to bite you. That's better. That is 20 to hit with a bite and a nat 1. So
Definitely hit.
the one in the middle, the one in the middle takes a big chunky bite out of you.
Okay.
That is 5. And are you immune to poison in any way, shape, or form?
Poisons? No.
You drop to 33. Please make a Constitution save as you feel the acidic poison eating into your arm.
How much damage was that?
5.
Don't forget that I got the... Oh, yeah. Because I got the temp HP.
Yep, so what are you up to?
33 hit point. I'm at 33, yeah.
Perfect. Okay. What is your Constitution save?
Con save... yeah, 23.
Nice. You resist their poison. As it tries to poison you, you have resisted. The other one has rolled a nat 1. Would you like to use your Would you like to use your reaction to take an opportunity
I'm
attack?
going to do a resisted reaction to opportune attack him.
That's the one.
This time, changing the elemental trigger to maybe cold. Just having a feel around for the attacks. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Nat 20.
Yep. So, how are you playing crits in this?
You may roll the dice twice, or you may just roll the dice once and double the roll, but choose before you roll.
I'm gonna do, let's roll once, double the roll.
Perfect.
Yeah, so, just a flat roll. Damn it. Oh well, I guess I'm doing this one. I tried manually changing it, but no. Alright, then that, and then add a d4, which I'll times 2, which is an extra 4 points of cold damage. So that is a total of 28 points of cold damage.
28 points of cold damage. Boom.
To the one that missed, yeah.
Is that all cold damage?
No, so 4 points of it are cold. The rest of it is, I guess, the slashing.
Excellent. The slashing goes through. Please make an investigation or perception check.
Cool. I just need to double check a thing, because I have primal knowledge. I forgot this. When I make acrobatics, intimidation, perception, stealth, or survival, I can use my strength.
Nice.
So instead, I'm rolling all this with a +6, essentially.
Perfect.
So I'll click this and then do it with a extra +3 on top. Okay, so a 13.
13. With a 13, you realize that the cold has seared into the creature's skin, burning it. Cold definitely seems to have an outsized effect upon them.
If you have things to freeze these bugs, use it!
Yells Ajax.
Right.
Thankfully, Ajax, after that opportunity attack, it is your turn.
Awesome. I'm going to do a funny. I'm going to stab that one that I just critted before.
Sure.
Doing reckless this time, so I'm rolling with
Excellent.
advantage.
Ajax swings their blade wildly.
That will be a 14 to hit.
14 hits. Your blade connects.
Awesome. Again, cold.
Mhm.
So that is going to be 14 points of slashing and 2 points of cold.
2 points of cold.
Yep.
The creature falls to the ground. 7.
With my bonus action, I'm going to do Hammering Horns. After you hit a creature with a melee attack as a part of the attack action, I can immediately use my bonus action to attempt to push a target within 5 feet.
Sure.
No more than one size larger. Succeed on a strength save or be pushed 10 feet away from me.
Okay.
Essentially, I want to put that scorpion guy to the weak scorpion guy and just like body check them together.
So he got 16.
He succeeds. So I tried to go through my horns and he's able to stop
Hold
me.
on. Any other actions, Ajax?
I'll just maneuver myself so I'm next to the 2 of them.
Okay, so you move over here.
Yep.
Ajax makes a tactical maneuver,
Yep.
Positioning
little
himself
step to the
closer.
left.
Edward, this has all happened in a moment of seconds. The creatures are spitting acid and poison, but one of them has fallen. What action do you take?
Okay, I think Edward is passing a finger on top of his crossbow,
Yep.
and you see that the electricity morphs into cold as I change the arcane weapon damage to cold, and I make one attack.
Perfect.
Do a new one. They're all untouched, right?
The one that is on Ajax's, like on the left of the screen, this one over here, that one has taken a lot of damage from yourself and Ajax
Okay,
already. Every single other one has taken no damage. Except for,
And then I
except
attack
for
that one.
this one over here has also taken damage from Grell.
I attack the one with in front of Ajax, so we can take them down.
This one here?
in
Perfect.
order. Yes, there is 17 on the dice, so I hit.
Yep.
And it's going to
Ajax, a crossbow bolt fires across your shoulder and hits the creature.
It's gonna be 11 lightning plus. You said that frost is doubled, right? Oh,
Yes.
6, so 12.
Hold
12
is a
frost.
good use against them.
Yes.
So 12 already doubled. 6, that becomes 12.
Boom. Another one falls.
Brilliant
Okay.
shot, Edward.
You see that he nods from his position. I'm there, kind of spec ops, recharging my crossbow.
Yep.
That's my turn.
Grell, you have run away from the creatures. What do? Do you make your way up onto the rocky outcrop? Do you fight them here on the flat? You watch as 2 of them fall to your companions, but there is still one that is locked horns and claws with Ajax.
I think he would step towards the one fighting Ajax and make his attack. So that would be 1 dagger attack. That is a 12 to hit. And then 1 attack with the dart. That is a 7 to hit.
7 will
Alright.
not hit.
Killing it. Yeah.
Awesome.
And then with the rest of his movement, he would just step a little bit so he's within 20 feet, and then if it's possible, he would go back south and try to get behind a rock. But if that's not possible, he'd just run away from the rest of them.
How you got 30 feet of movement?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll
So
just get there. If you run across, you'll get from that rock to hiding behind those rocks there with a bit of coverage.
Cool.
You're behind a bit of a fallen tree there.
Yeah. These two are like chasing after you, so they are aware
Come
of where
on,
you have
then,
gone, but they
finally,
might
bug.
get distracted by Ajax here. We'll see. Okay, so the creatures.
I have vanquished 2 of your foolish brethren. Come at
Wow.
me!
Yep, both of them just have completely. You're out of sight, Grell. They don't care. They are running straight at Ajax now, who is the closest prey.
Their attacks will be advantage because of Reckless.
Yep. 3 of them are going to snap at you with their poisonous pinches. Okay, the first one sucks. It was only a 3, so that's the one that you have your horns locked with. It snaps, but it cannot get close enough with its jaws to bite you. The other 2, unfortunately, latch
Push
onto
him back
your...
with a head back.
Yeah, they latch onto your side and your leg. It is painful. The one's attached to your leg, and the other one is attached to your side. You take 3 damage from the first one, and 2 damage from the second. Can you please make another Constitution save, as more poison is injected into your veins?
28. And the con save is a 12.
Ooh. You now have the poisoned condition. You can feel your body beginning to slow and go numb, with a dull burning sensation flowing through your legs and through your side. This is not going well.
Come on. You think that was enough to hurt me?
Says the now heavily bleeding barbarian Minotaur.
Oh, that's fine. I have more HP than Pocket does.
True.
Going again with this time just a flat roll. I'm still gonna Reckless.
Yep.
I'm gonna attack the one that was originally next to me for a 23 to hit.
23 is definitely going to hit.
But I had this feature. I had Savage Attacker, so I rolled the damage twice and I used the higher one.
Yep.
So I'm gonna do that this time. That's a pretty fucking good roll. 1 off being maximum.
Ajax swings their sword hard.
Yeah, so it's
brutally.
either 17 points of slashing and an extra point of cold, or 17 points of slashing and 2 points of cold. So I'm going to take that. 17 points of slashing to the creature, and then in this case 4 points of cold, already doubled.
The cold sears with that sort of sound that ice makes when you place it upon a
The
hot
bubbling
stove.
kind of popping.
Yeah, sort of like screeching sound.
Yep. And
Any
then
other
for
actions,
the
Ajax?
Bonus action, I'm gonna do the horn thing again. In this case, kind of doing that thing when a bull bucks and trying to shove them up into the air and just throw them up.
Shove them up and away.
Yep.
Perfect. Strength save. That is only a 6. That is not going to save.
That will fail. Do it to the same guy as well.
Yep, same guy. 10 feet.
Yep.
Suddenly he is pushed 10 feet away. He hisses, seeming very upset about this. Any other actions, Ajax?
That's gonna have to be it.
As Ajax swings his great sword around, 2 of the beasts have latched onto him. Edward, your crossbow
Edward's
ready.
attacking one of the 2. Yeah, I'm attacking the one that is most damaged to my perception.
Yes, indeed. You look and, based on what you can see, make a perception.
Doesn't take a lot.
Yeah.
Doesn't take a lot, my friend.
Perception. I'm rolling not 1.
Yeah. So this one here
I don't know.
and this one here both seem damaged. This one here seems like it has not been hurt at all. To the one in the
Okay,
middle?
then
Not
I
hit at all.
start to the one close to Ajax,
Sure.
just so that he can move clearly. Okay, this is gonna be 16 on the dice.
16 will hit.
So, okay, so the first one is taking 16 lightning and 1d6 that comes out as a 5, so 10.
And another
Already
10
doubled.
damage.
Yeah,
Boom.
already doubled frost, and
Yep.
then crossbow extra second attack is gonna
Yep.
be to the same one for a 13.
13.
Yeah.
13 will not hit. Unfortunately, the second crossbow bolt simply ricochets off the hard carapace.
Okay, I grant, and a curse from the deities.
Any other actions, Edward?
No, that's my turn.
Grell, leaping behind the fallen log, you look out upon the battlefield. The creatures have not seen where you've gone. What action do you take?
Are they within 20 feet?
They are, these two at least, the two that are closest to Ajax, so these two are within 20 feet. This one's probably 25.
I'll attack the closest one that's injured with a throwing dagger.
Excellent. Yet
Eight
another
to hit.
projectile
Well.
flies over the top of your shoulder, Ajax.
And then I'll attack that guy again with a dark attack. That's better. So that's gonna be 5 piercing and 2 psychic.
Excellent. That one that is closest to Ajax now is definitely in trouble. It is thrashing around as it doesn't have full control of its body anymore. It is still standing. It is still dangerous.
And Grell will just stay behind cover.
Yep. Perfect. This one sprays acid everywhere. Could you please, Ajax, make a save? Oh no, so I'm acid spitting, not poison. Man, it's going to miss. Okay. The acid spit sprays everywhere, but not on Ajax, as the creature just flails around. Meanwhile, this one...
close its mouth early.
Yeah, this one at the back here is going to spit acid at you as well. Man, they are rolling
they
really
all
low with this acid spit. This is ridiculous.
Aha!
I don't think any of them have got over a 10. This one here is going to try to bite you. They have hit with the bite. Nope, that's a nat one. So, would you like to swing, Ajax?
Fucking yes!
These bugs, I tell you, they're killing me with these rolls.
A 15 to hit.
15 will hit. As it
Alright,
lunges
same
in,
thing
you
again.
bring your blade down upon it.
Okay, so 12 points of slashing and 3 points of cold, double to 6. For a total of 18 points of damage.
Boom! The one that was undamaged before is now no longer undamaged, and it hisses and spits.
I am bulletproof!
You still have very big holes in your side and are poisoned.
And I can body it. Question, do I make a check at the end to get rid of the poison?
At the end of your turn, you can make a check to remove the poison.
Okay, I didn't do that one the last one.
Please make a check.
Con again?
Yes.
Nope, that's a 3. I'll try again at the end of my turn.
Okay, still poisoned. Have fun with that.
That's fine. That's fine.
Says Ajax,
yep,
but everything was
reckless-
not fine, said the narrator.
Restless attack on the weaker of the two.
The two that
I think
are in
that
front of
first one
you
that I
are,
hit.
yeah, the one that's on the left of the screen. It is like very nearly dead.
Yeah, I'm hitting that one with 23 to hit.
Bang. Can you do more than 1 damage?
Yes.
Then it is dead. The
Yeah.
There's There's now
And then again,
ever-growing
with my
pile of
bonus
dead
action,
scorpion.
going to try and hammer horns this scorpion in front of me to try and knock him into the other one.
Perfect. I need to make a strength save.
Yep.
That is only a 13.
That will just fail. DC 14. Haha! Ugh.
Bang, you knock them into each other. It slows them down.
I'm then going to take like 2 steps back to be kind of like next to Grell.
Grell, now everyone knows where you are. The Minotaur has moved the target right to your hiding space. Exactly as you planned.
I will just Grell essentially saying, I don't know if you heard before, but hitting them with cold attacks seem to be very effective. And I'll point out to the one that that missed me before, the nat 1, point that I pushed before, and say, focus your attacks on him, try to finish him off.
Any other actions,
Yeah, I can do
agents?
cold very well.
I will then take like a step forward. I mainly just want to be like within 10 feet of Grell.
Okay, you position yourself so you're within 10 feet of both of your allies.
Awesome. Come the start of my turn, I can give one of you guys 2d6 temp HP. Come on, guys.
Please make a save against poison.
Oh, yeah, that's good. 22.
22. Your barbaric rage purges the poison from your body. You fight the way through. Edward, Ajax has moved into a protective posture in front of the beasts. They're scurrying towards you and Ajax.
Perfect. Okay, I will slowly aim to one of them and try to take him down. So this attack is going to be a 9 plus 7 or a 16.
16 will hit. Your crossbow bolt pierces into the closest one.
Okay, which is going to be 6 plus 5, 11 plus 1d6 cold. That's going to be a 6 again.
Ooh, brutal.
That's going to be a 12. And the second attack for the crossbow expert on the same is going to be a 14 to hit. Was that a hit?
14 will hit.
Oh, great. So this is going to be 5, 10 plus 1d6 cold. 1, so 2.
Another of the sand vipers falls dead to the ground. There is only one left. It hisses and clicks as it moves.
Right, it's my turn. I stay there.
Grell, seeing the final sand viper moving towards Ajax, what do you do?
I think I would run kind of straight down, get in range of 20 feet, and throw some daggers, which will now hit. There we go. 24 to hit.
A dagger flies, piercing into the creature's chest.
That will be 7 piercing damage and 3 psychic damage. And then we'll make one more attack.
The creature
We're back
seems
to
to
rolling damage.
wince in pain, but it still charges on.
And then the dart attack will miss.
Excellent. The dart.
He'll just continue his movement.
Where would you like to move to?
Just keep moving down as far out of range as possible.
Yep. Positioning yourselves around the battlefield. The creature is going to careen directly into Ajax. It flies forward, making
Oh,
a
you simple bug.
piercing bite attack. It will hit with a 20. Ooh, that is 7 damage.
I almost feel sad for you, Bug.
Could you please make another save against poison as you feel that searing cold warmth
This one
flow into you?
will fail.
You are poisoned once again.
It doesn't matter.
Ajax, as the final bug
Poor
lets
creature.
go of you, your own blood mixing with its poisonous saliva, what do you do?
With a 15 to hit,
That'll
I
hit.
will bring the great sword kind of like around my back, do that kind of twirl and strike across like its jaw.
Fancy.
That is going to be, yep, so 14 points of slashing and 4 points of cold.
The bug
To 8.
falls dead upon the ground. The final sand viper defeated.
Alright, well then, Jeeve and kind of just like wait a moment for my rage to kind of pump through the blood out of my system. I'll look to Edward and Grell and say, could you both possibly look through the carcasses? Maybe we can scavenge something off them. Their venom seems to be quite potent.
I'm assuming that Grell is already there, making darts and daggers.
Yeah, Grell is he's like trying to rip off a piece of like Titan and seeing like, could I do anything with this?
What's the DC to
think-
get a poison?
The DC to get out of that poison is going to be 14.
Okay, I make it on the first one. Like as I end my turn, you'll see like the poison start to like seep out of me.
Fantastic.
That, as you're doing that, you see Edward approaching you, putting a hand on your shoulder. Are you okay, boy? Are you revealing?
Oh, they were just simple vipers. I assume neither of you were attacked?
No.
Well, that is good.
Too fast for them.
Well,
Grell,
I say...
Grell-
Oh, and you'll see like in Ajax just cracking like his arms and his neck as he's like getting the stiffness out of him. Like I said, scavenge their venom glands. Maybe we can use this poison on our weapons. At least I would much like to.
Excellent. Would you like to make survival checks to see if you can scavenge anything from your fallen enemies?
But are you okay? Can you manage? I have seen that you've been wounded, and you look poisoned.
The poison is seeping out of my blood as we speak. Damage,
Very well.
yes.
They do have
Grell-
several large
Grell
pierced
would
holes
walk
in
up to
them.
you.
Come
Grell would
now.
walk up
They
to
have
you,
barely that of
and-
2-inch size fangs.
Grell walks up to
and he
Ajax.
would go, "Here, take some of these," and he hands you a handful of good berries. I'm working on the assumption that any spell slots I have left at the end of the day, I'm using on good berry and just carrying those around.
Love it.
Delicious. How
Nice.
many?
So I have 30 total because I didn't use any spell slots yesterday.
10 would just be enough.
Okay, yeah, you take 10.
How much do you heal, Ajax?
I'm back at 31 hit points.
Fantastic. The good berries
And I
seal
rolled
your
a 22
wounds.
on
I grab like a handful of them, squeeze, and then like have the juices like just dripping down Ajax's throat.
Nice.
They're getting all over his like fur around his mouth.
Perfect. Grell, what was your survival check?
a 22 as I try to scavenge through the den.
Nice. You find that their armor, particularly around the top of their head, is quite heavy duty. You could make some nice light armor out of this, should you find a place that you can work. So if you would like, you can take 6 pieces, so not 6, 5 pieces of sand viper plate. You can also extract enough acidic venom from each one, but it will require a sleight of hand to not poison yourself with it. If you want to extract the venom glands, you can take up to 5 of them.
Grell is not afraid of any risk.
Perfect.
Let's see.
I give you guidance.
14. Oh, I'll take guidance.
Edward is guiding.
16
Yes.
with that.
16. Excellent. You now have 1 acidic poison bladder. It will deal 1d6 plus 1 damage when applied to a weapon and require a DC 14 con save, or they'll have the poison condition. So you have 1 dose of that. Would you like to try for more?
Let's go for it. Grell's a risk taker. He's like, ooh, this is the good stuff.
It is the good
It
stuff.
does what? An extra
Oh,
1d6?
It does 1d6 poison damage on a hit, and they need to make a DC 15 con save or have the poison condition.
The next time for the sleight of hand check, it's an 8.
An 8. Edward, you forgot to guide them this time, I'm assuming?
No, he did. He rolled the
With
2.
Oh,
guidance.
Good, amazing.
I got this. Pops the next one.
Yep, you take 5 damage. Please make a Constitution save.
Ugh, fucking hilarious.
18 for that.
Okay,
5
you are
damage.
not
Guys
poisoned.
need help.
Grell now has severely burnt hands from the acidic poison that just
What
leaked
are you
all over them.
doing? I scratch my beard and I look at them.
Grell's gonna pop 5 good berries and nothing to worry about. And he heals up the
5
full.
good berries looks more like you're washing your hands with the berry juices.
Just covers your hands with the berry juices.
And he's gonna recklessly just go for another sleight of hand check.
That's the most Far Cry kind of like healing ever. Oh, I got bit by a jaguar. 1 second, let me pop my thumb back into place.
Yep.
And this time 17 because
Excellent. You have now got 2 of those poison bladders. There is 2 more available on the field. Will you retrieve them?
Try for
yeah,
it,
he
man.
tosses one to Ajax and be like, this is for you, buddy.
Ah,
Alright, I'm just make 2 more sleight of hand checks.
Yep.
21, that will do it. And 12, we're gonna add guidance to that. That's a 14 for this last one.
Just. You have 4 of the doses of that poison that you can apply
Okay.
to a weapon.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
does it only do for the 1 hit?
For the 1
or-
hit, yeah.
Okay. And I'm assuming adding it to your weapon is like a bonus action.
Yep.
Cool.
Now, as
so-
you finish scavenging, is there anything else you would like to do?
That is all the material that we are able to gather from this creature.
Anything else you'd like to gather?
Carapace.
Well, the
you
glands
said
are the main
something related to that.
No more of the carapace?
Yeah. What was the ID that we can use the carapace for?
Oh, you could make a very
Make it light.
hard but light armor.
Let's just
Well,
take
Edward's
everything.
whole
I'll think
gimmick
about
is
what
that
we do.
you have your own armor. I don't wear armor. Pockets has
Yes, but
magic armor.
Yes, but this is not for us. We can sell it.
We
How
can
much
definitely
money do
sell
you have,
monster
boys?
parts. Oh, I
don't think
it's
much,
not a matter
right?
of how much money we have. I think it's more of a matter of who would buy from us.
People in the
Well,
Badlands.
That's not gonna be a problem.
Yeah, true.
Grell
Alright,
just likes crafting shit, so he takes
Well,
everything.
what kind of check are we thinking for the carapace?
Well, we've already picked it up. That was the first
Okay.
survival check that Grell got. They picked up 5 pieces of the hardened carapace.
Okay, I'm just also writing that down.
I mean, you could try to take some sand
Right.
viper steaks. I don't know how good eating they are. But you could take some of their claws, some of their pincers. Maybe they might make a crude knife or dagger.
How many did you get? 5.
5 pieces of plate.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Let's just say, all right, got all that we need. Let's keep moving.
Yes, indeed. As you finish up and prepare to move, the entire place looks like a war zone with the sand vipers bursting through the sand and whatnot. And you hear a voice call out to you. Dang it, y'all not from around here, are ya? Anyone walking into a den of sand vipers like that should have more sense. As you look around up on the cliff face, there is a lady. She's well armored. Just change her size here. And she seems to have an armored beast of some kind, like a big cat hunting with her. Now, what would a group of adventurers like yourselves be doing out in a desert like this? You don't look like you're from here. You look like city folk. We don't really like city folk around here.
We are travelers and we don't want trouble.
Oh no, but trouble's finding
Grell
you.
would,
What does Grell do?
I come from the Badlands too. I'm showing these the way. You know where other people are here. We want to find the ruins.
Oh, darling, I can tell you're from around here. And the ruins, you're almost standing in them. Why, most of my machine's been mining this particular part for a while. But, I don't know, maybe there's some easier ways to make money. You hear what I'm saying? Maybe some wanted posters or scary criminals. Y'all don't look like scary criminals to me.
Because we aren't.
I say we're more survivors.
She leans down towards the big cat, which is like prowling around, sort of at her feet, like a giant house cat. What do you say, Cuddles? You reckon these guys are survivors or criminals? Because them here posters say they're criminals. She's like holding out like 3 wanted posters with your faces on them.
Interesting to see that your companion there is quite active. Doesn't it run on Magicka?
He ain't run on Magicka, you fool. This is Cuddles. He's a wild beast, so I wouldn't mess with him. The cat does seem to be eyeing you a lot now, Ajax.
Ajax like cracks a smile.
Grell,
Are you
Grell
some
says,
kind of
I thought you don't like-
bounty hunter or some sort?
Sorry, you guys were talking at the same time. Grell, what were you saying? I think you got in first there.
Grell says, I thought you don't like city folk. Then why are you holding a wanted poster from the city folk?
And Edward, what do you say to the lady standing on the hillside?
I take a step forward there and I reach out in my hand to shake her hand and I say, I suppose you are some bounty hunter of some sort?
Excellent. She looks at Edward first and says, a bounty hunter? I'm just a simple miner. Do you know how heavily armed you gotta be to survive out here? She turns over to Grell and says, oh, I hate them city folk. That's why I ain't arrested you yet. I shot you dead and collected the bounty. She like throws the wanted posters over her shoulder. Dang bastards trying to get us to do their job for them. I say if they want you, they come and get you. Welcome to the Badlands, she says. She shoulders her guns and makes like a little finger gun action towards you guys. Y'all got some place to stay?
Not really.
Well then, come on
Grill
down.
says, I always have a place to stay.
Sorry? Always got a place to stay?
Grill says, I've always got a place to stay, but I still prefer a warm bed.
Well, come on down. Mi casa, su casa, she says. And,
I'm going to just give a quick insight
Sure.
just to see if how trustworthy they actually are.
perfect. As she hops down, it appears that the big cat creature is very well trained. She walks up towards you all and takes Edward's hand, shaking it like very energetically. There's a lot of very quick sort of shaking up and down. And she introduces herself. Dang it, my name's Larissa. Around these parts, we usually tell each other our names before we get to shooting or hanging out or whatnot. Y'all have names, right?
Yes.
She like turns past Edward and looks at Ajax. She's like,
Sorry.
and your
Well-
name is?
I'll walk up, pop the blade back on its like stand,
Yeah.
and we'll reach out my hand and just say, "My name is Ajax. It's
What?
a pleasure that we didn't get shot by you."
She shakes her hand. She's like, Ajax? What, just one?
Yep, a singular Jax.
I like your style.
Grill,
She's like literally slaps you on the ass. She's just like, you're funny. Grell?
Grill walks up and for no reason lies. Name's Bijan. Nice to see some other Badland people again.
Bijan. Nice to meet y'all too. It's good to see someone that dresses proper. These other two look like they're ready for a fancy ball or something, she says.
I do.
You say you have a place where you can stay.
Of course, you don't think I sleep out here on the ground, do you? Pretty girl like me needs her beauty sleep.
I raise an eyebrow. Very well, then if you let us, we would follow you.
Excellent. I'm assuming, and I did hear someone mention it before, that you would like to make an insight.
Yes,
what is that
I
insight
want to
roll?
propose it.
13.
13?
My
9.
insight is my insight is good. 17 plus 22.
22. Excellent. She seems to not mean you harm, but it's hard to tell. You've just met her.
I'm
As
more of the interest of the whole sticking it to the city folks.
oh yeah, she definitely seems to dislike city folk.
Alright.
I
That's
look at
good.
the others and you see that I look at you trying to gesture that she doesn't look dangerous for now.
Every time any one of you gets close, though, her big cat Cuddles gives a little bit of a growl. Seems to be pretty protective of her.
Why, aren't you a fine creature? And Ajax will kind of get down on like one knee, have like the back of his hand out in front of it.
Is it animal handling, I guess?
Fuck it. If it bites me, it bites me.
Yeah.
12.
Yeah, cool. It definitely growls, and it's like like extending out claws. All the claws are tipped with metal as well. She's obviously modified its claws.
A feisty creature.
Yeah. Larissa looks over at you and she's like, boy, y'all either brave or stupid, reaching out to a cat like that. I got half a
it
mind
is
to
a
figure out which
kitty.
one.
They play, they enjoy, they can nibble and bite. It is simple things.
Well, we'll see how much he likes to nibble and bite on your corpse if you keep doing that. I may as well feed you to him. He is looking hungry. Just like starts walking
It
south.
would be a great wrestling match.
Are y'all coming or what?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Excellent. And she leads you south between very narrow canyons. It's very hard for you to see where you're going. It actually makes you a little bit nervous as you walk through. However, just as you're starting to second guess your choices, she leads you into a small opening which is hidden from the outside desert. It appears to be a little desert den that she's constructed.
How does it look like?
What does it look like? It looks like a large sort of stone house that's been carved into a nearby cliff face.
Okay.
Let me just resize you guys a little bit. All around there are the carcasses of large bugs and creatures that she's killed. You smell meat roasting on a fire. And she walks up into that large sort of house and she says, "Come on in, I ain't got no more hunters around at the moment. You can settle in, got some beds for the night if you need them. Y'all could fill me in on what the heck y'all doing out here," she says.
I get in and look around, see what there's something interesting inside.
Excellent. Edward, you walk straight in. Please make a perception or investigation or any other action you would like to take to identify this place and what's going on.
My perception, 18.
18, excellent. It appears to be some sort of temporary lodging. Just as she described, it's like a hunter's lodge. Somewhere they can stay when they're out in the wilderness this far out. It is not got the look of a permanent settlement for the amount of beds that are here, but definitely could support one person for a long time out here, with guests dropping in. It does seem she lives here.
Oh, you have created a nice place for yourself. Do you really live here 100% of the time?
Why, thank you. I thought so too, she says. She sits down on a chair and crosses her legs. Did take me a while to find a good spot, but I mean, it's home.
Do you ever travel?
Darling, I travel all over the place. This is my job. I'm a hunter, you see.
You said before you were a hunter, but also, did you mention mining?
Aren't you a clever fella? I've been reprogramming some of them machines to do some mining for me. And to protect my lands, of course.
I see. What
Grell
materials? What materials are you hunting or mining for out here?
Oh, there's plenty to mine. Plenty to hunt too. She points to some extremely large bugs that she has splayed up. You can tell she's dressing down at the moment.
See. Quite honorable
It's not that
kills.
place.
Grell, you walk in as well. What do you say to her? Or what do you do?
This is not that place. Nice kills.
Why, thank you. So what brings you three out here into the middle of dang heck nowhere? It sure as hell
Treacherous
ain't the
conspiracy,
view.
that's not.
So what was that, Grell?
A treacherous conspiracy. That's what.
A conspiracy.
I'll leave it
Those
to
city
you,
folks.
Bijan, to explain what's going on.
Those city folks, they're not who they say they are. They're taking the magic everywhere and hoarding it for themselves. They cannot be trusted.
Now, ain't that the dangest thing? I've been thinking that for years. My mama always used to tell me that if I wanted to use magic, I had to learn to be one of them city folk. But you know what? I got along just fine out here by myself. I ain't got no magic. I don't see any difference.
Do you know, can you point us in the direction of any other people that don't like city folk? You might want to
Jack
even the playing field.
leans back in her chair, studies you carefully. She's definitely rolling insight. Pretty high roll. You may roll a perception or a deception. Don't have to tell me which one. What did you roll, Grill?
Wow. I rolled a 9 on deception. That rolling continues.
9? Excellent. She sort of leans back in her chair a little bit, studies Grell, and then leans forward again. It's like, y'all really are babes in the woods out here, aren't you? Fresh off the boat and whatnot. First time in the Badlands for most of you. Some of you gone soft. Looks directly at Grell. I might know some people, although it won't be easy.
What do you want?
That's not necessarily a problem if it's not easy, but we have to be careful. As you know, we are wanted criminals. We need to move quietly, keep a low profile.
Well, now, ain't it funny that y'all should mention wanted criminals? Because I got a couple of friends of mine that are locked up in a facility near here. Y'all help me free them. I think we could do some business. Help out with this conspiracy of yours.
That was
Do these
tragic.
people? Do these people not like city folk as well?
Well, ain't that the dangest thing? Some of them are city folk.
Wait a moment. Before we jump into something so dangerous, let's discuss a little bit what are our options, right?
Certainly. She pours
Tell
herself
me more about who these people are.
pours herself a cup of some sort of very strong-smelling herbal tea. After taking a deep breath and a sip, she sort of remembers she has company and offers a cup to each of you.
Grell takes it.
Excellent. It is a very strong herbal tea. It sort of burns your mouth going down, but it does taste good.
Why, thank you.
Now, what are y'all options gonna be? You can side with me or head out into the wilderness and fend for yourselves. I don't mind at all. She seems very relaxed on her little chair in the back of her little lodge.
I don't know yet. Do you have any other information on this place, these ruins where we are now? Are there other miners in this area?
Oh, there's at least a couple. I could take you to visit them, but you see, I'm too busy planning to break my friends out of jail right now, and I always find it's good to do some sort of crime with a person before you really trust them.
Question.
Fine,
For the matter of notes,
Yeah.
what were the name of those uh places that we're trying to
That you're trying to
destroy
find?
or... Yeah,
So those were Aeon Spears.
Aeon Spears.
Yeah.
And what was like a description of like what they would be or what they would look like?
The crystal was unclear. She does not remember. Again, she's been in a coma. She knows, like a dream, that she's being controlled by this thing. She can sense them out there, but she has not seen them herself.
Is there, by chance, a bigger settlement here in this area where these miners gathered and other bounty hunters?
She looks at you sort of sideways. There might be.
What is the
Tell us,
issue?
tell us more information about the people we're freeing, and then maybe we'll.
All right.
No, wait. I'm not sure I want to go in that direction yet. Shouldn't we discuss it a little bit amongst ourselves? We have just met her.
If y'all want to go talk amongst yourselves, I'm fine with it.
Thank you.
Y'all come back
you'll
when you
just-
make a decision.
If you'll
Yes,
just
but-
excuse us, but thank you for your hospitality.
And you were saying about the settlement. Is that really a thing? Does that exist? Really? Close to this area? Because we may find some information that are useful to us there.
Oh, it's real. I can take you there. You might even stumble on it by yourselves, but judging by the way you almost died today,
Almost died.
y'all making that much noise are gonna attract something bigger. There's always a bigger fish, she says.
Us. If bigger than slower. I
All
can
right.
see it tried to chase us.
All right,
If
y'all
it's
go
hiding in the
wander
lake.
into the desert, get gobbled up by some monstrous creature with no guide to show you, and pour a little old meal, just sit here and sip some tea and drink about letting her friend out of the big
Would you
slam.
mind guiding us to that settlement instead of letting us go into the desert alone? We can pay or we can help you somehow, but first, I think it's better for us if we visit a bigger place to gather info to, find our footing and understand where we are supposed to go.
She considers it. Please roll persuasion.
Fantastic. With my beautiful +3, you mean? A 9 plus 3 becomes a 12.
Cool. She actually
Can
rolled.
I guide myself?
Yeah.
I'll guide myself. Oh, 4. 16.
Excellent. She rolled really low.
Change the outcome? Oh, okay.
She stands up and she walks over towards you guys. You know, it's the dangest thing. I don't know what brought me out to that particular part of my land today, but I'm glad I did. I like y'all. Kind of friendly faces and whatnot. She like pinches Ajax's cheek like a grandmother would for a little baby. All right.
Nails.
Shake on it. It's a deal. I'll take you to this dang settlement. We'll get some supplies and then we'll sit down with some more of my associates and plan an escape. And don't you worry. Aunt Lisa ain't a bad sort. Her and her crew can really help a gal out. The only crime was doing business outside of the city's watch. They don't take kindly to their technology landing in the wrong hands, if you know what I'm saying, but
Eventually, the technology isn't gonna even be able to be used by most people.
ain't that the truth? She like holds up a couple of Magicka batteries that she has I was planning on selling these. Gonna get even more rare from what I heard. Did y'all hear someone blew up a dang Magica device? Some sort of terrorist or something.
We know nothing about that.
She's like, pats Grell on the cheek as well. She's like, that's exactly what I thought, sugar. Y'all wouldn't know anything about that.
Question, would we have seen our wanted posters when she held them up earlier?
I mean, yeah, you could see them from where you were. It was obviously like pictures of yourself.
Yeah, but what were listed as our crimes?
You didn't pick them up. They're still out in the desert where she threw them.
I think I will decide to trust her, and I tell her, look, I don't know if you are trying to be sarcastic, but we are involved in that, and that's why we have to keep a low profile. We are not really involved. We're not terrorists, actually. And it was a conspiracy. I know that probably every terrorist says that, but that's true.
Her face is just like a mixture of like shock, surprise, and amusement. It's like, looks at you for a minute, Edward, and it's just like, dang, he really does spill all the beans at once, don't he?
It is a matter of not leaving doors closed, and
Yes.
we have nothing to lose for crimes we did not commit.
The thing is that if we are traveling together, it's best that you know what's going on, right? At least for this brief period, right? If something comes up, you know that that's because of that reason, right? It's fairer, I think.
Oh, and
you said that you wouldn't know if you were ready to trust us. Well, that's a sign of trust in my book.
Now, y'all think that little old Larissa me would get into business with 3 strapping gents like yourself without doing my research first?
you'd be foolish not to.
Alright,
Well, I don't know that.
it's a deal.
If you did your research, that's better.
She holds out her hand. I'll take you to the settlement. We're gonna team up and we're gonna spring my friend out, Lisa.
Yes. Question: with our background of doing all the training and having connections like within the city and pretty much like people,
Yeah.
do we know what kind of prison that they might be referring to? Do we know like the standard protections and whatnot, or the guards, or do we know anyone personally? Like, do we know like is a captain of the guard or any certain people like frequent there?
The prisons that she's talking about, you would almost guarantee, like you can't tell until you see it, but you would almost guarantee they are the ones that are for the people of the Badlands. They are places that people are sent. They are very poor conditions. They are run by the city, but they are prisons that are off the city grounds, and they are designed to keep the worst of the worst, is what you were told, although everything seems a little bit up in the air as to what you believe anymore. But,
I mean, worst of the worst is just them saying, yeah, anyone from the Badlands is the worst of the worst.
Yeah. So yes, designed to keep the worst of the worst. The conditions are poor, the guards are cruel, and see the prisoners as subhuman. It is not a pleasant place. Any of those prisons are not pleasant. It would also mean putting yourselves directly in contact with people from the Aeon Guard. Potentially
Yeah.
people you've worked with before.
So people of our level, if not stronger or more skilled.
Yes, indeed. But you do now have the power of the ancient crystal. The crystal of light. So perhaps, with your new powers, there will be no match.
Still better to not just plan for a full frontal assault. Better
Larissa's
to get in,
What?
get out.
Shouldn't we just take a look at the settlement first and see what's there first before we decide where to move?
Yeah, that is where
Jumping
Larissa.
really into. Yeah, exactly. I'm telling them in game, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they are
Ajax,
discussing that,
Ajax,
in
yeah,
game.
Ajax straight up would murmur to himself like little battle strategies, things, situations and whatnot that he's running in his head. Like, no, that would not work. You get caught too quickly, then surrounded.
So maybe if we go there, I jump in as I light up a cigar, they put an hand on your shoulder, relax, boy. If we jump directly into this before we even considering other options, it's gonna be problematic, I think. We already have a lot on our plates, right? Maybe we can take one day to think about what we really want and where we want to go, right? And this
Gather
not
information
saying
and then
that-
build a plan
Yes.
of the information.
Yes, that is better, right? And then if this woman really needs someone to help her, then we can reconsider it, of course.
All right. The gal
Yeah,
can't.
we shouldn't just jump into anything.
Gal can't keep her hand up forever. I suppose I'll take you to the dang city, and then we'll see.
Thank you, thank you. Let me at least offer you a drink as a payment.
Now, sweetie, I thought y'all never ask.
I scratch my beard again and I look at her. Very well. Are you guys ready to travel?
In the first round.
She straps some like little saddlebags to the sides of her cat, checks all of her weapons quickly, and just strolls out the door. She's like, I'll be waiting at the canyon entrance. When y'all ready to go, let's go. Don't take
I
too
do
long.
wonder where Pockets is gone.
She yells
Oh,
back.
well.
She yells back to you. It's like, the pockets are in the side of your pants, genius. And walks off.
If only she truly understand. The people may think I am not smart, but in fact, I just have no social skills. I am quite smart.
Oh God, I like when you have to prove that you're smart. It always makes it better.
Yes, that's the proof is 6 charisma.
That's 6 charisma score.
I pat Ajax on the back, and I've never met a smarter barbarian in my life.
You've probably not met many barbarians in your life.
Grell's
The only
met a
one,
few.
that's right. So I guess you're the dumbest barbarian in my life too.
Oh fuck, that does make sense.
Poor Ajax. Excellent. So, she has agreed to take you to the settlement. You check your packs, you have a look around, and you prepare yourself for a long journey. Finally, to a settlement, a city of the Badlands. What will you find there? Will you be convinced to go on this quest to free one of her friends from prison? Or will something else tempt fate and take you away? As you prepare to leave, is there anything you need, anything you would like to do?
I would like to unequip Pockets so that he isn't hiding on the back of Ajax anymore.
Perfect. Love it. On the side of your pants.
Yeah, I like to think that there's just been the actual guy, Pockets, has just been like
Strapped to
piggyback
your back.
riding Ajax. Yeah, Ajax for this whole time.
That's funny.
Not wanting to
Oh,
walk
God.
through the desert. Did all that combat with him on the back. That's how the sword was being held earlier. Ajax never showing his back to the person.
It's amazing. Edward, is
He
there
has-
anything you
He
would
has
like to
be
do?
here at some point.
Yeah.
I try to be friendly and chatty to her. Maybe she will divulge you some secrets or information, so I try to be friendly.
Excellent. Edward, you head off to ask Larissa questions, probing into trying to figure out who she is.
Yes, maybe with my alchemical tools, I have some alcohol and other stuff. I can conjure some kind of a drink of some sort? Is drinkable?
Of course you can. And she did say you were allowed to buy her a drink as well. Grell, anything you would like to prepare before your journey?
I would just find a nice outcropping looking over the desert and just take in the scenery. Not in like a enjoying the view, but in like a analyzing where we are, where we need to go.
Excellent. So as you all prepare for your journey, Edward flirting with the new friend you've made, Ajax thinking about battle plans and equipping pockets, and Grell scanning the horizon trying to find where you are and make sure you do not get lost in this wasteland. You've made new friends today, and apparently you're about to make more. But what kind of place and people have you just gotten into bed with? It is unclear. You hope that they aren't the sort of people that will cause you problems in the end.
Roadblock, someone stabs us in the back.
Yes, indeed.